Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today, every worship leader needs an acoustic guitar? So today, I'm going to talk to you about a little bit of gear. We haven't talked about a ton of gear recently. I've been in kind of a learning, spirituality, growth type of a mode. Jesus is doing a lot of work right now, but I want to talk about some gear. You may know I'm not a huge acoustic player. I lead worship with my electric most of the time. I don't love necessarily playing acoustic guitar. You got to have one, right? For those certain periods where you do need to have an acoustic guitar. Maybe you need it for a special moment, or it really helps me when I'm writing. I'll start with acoustic because it's way easier to pick up an acoustic and play through and get a full sound than it is to plug in all my pedals and all that stuff. Good place to start. So I do have one. I don't have an expensive one, and I haven't for a very long time. Actually, the original one that I had was an old Washburn that a friend of mine had given me. Didn't even have any electronics in it, and I actually purchased some and installed them myself, which, by the way, it's a little terrifying to take a drill to the top of your guitar to do the cutout for it. But I did it, came out well. Well, some time ago, that friend, he lost his dad, and he asked if he could potentially have that guitar back because his dad had given it to him as a gift a really long time ago. So I very happily sent it back to him. He decided he wanted to send me some money to compensate for me not having one now. So I went looking around for an acoustic guitar. I sat in Guitar Center for probably 2 or 3 hours playing various acoustics in there, even went over to Sam Ash and did the same thing. And then I was like, you know what? I don't use this guitar a ton, so I don't necessarily want to go spend a bunch of money on an acoustic guitar. I know a lot of you probably play Martins, Halers, Fenders. I used to love this Fender acoustic that our associate pastor at an old church had that basically played at every campus of that church because it got taken around because it just sounded and played so nicely. Fender, please go back to the original Fishman pickup. Your new stuff, no good. That original Fishman, woohoo! I went online to where I had bought the pickup that I put in that old Washburn. And I'd gotten that pickup from guitarfetish.com. Weird name, I know, but really they offer a lot of great products. A lot of their stuff is American made. And so I bought this pickup, and the pickup sounded really, really good. It was crisp and it was clear, and it really brought out the tone of that old Washburn, which in of itself, a cheap Washburn, sounded really good. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a gamble. So I went and I bought one of their acoustic guitars. It's their Xaviere line of guitars, and I bought this guy. This is the, hold on, I had it pulled up, hold on. This is the Xaviere RTS 450 SCE. And it's a dreadnought guitar, solid spruce top on it. It's got a mahogany body. Here, let me just read you what the website says about this here guy. The new Rich Tonewood series from Xaviere represents the greatest combination of quality, craftsmanship, and value ever in the guitar industry. The 450 SCE is an acoustic electric model that features a solid US Sitka spruce top from Alaska, a rosewood bridge, bone compensated saddle, and bone nut. The rosewood fingerboard is bound with real koa wood. The body is bound with binding made up of long-grained koa with ebony and maple purfling. The rosette is mahogany and red maple. Heck, even the inlay dots are maple. The peghead overlay is ebony, and the Xaviere logo is hand inlaid in real maple. I got this guitar, didn't really expect a whole lot from it. I knew it would at least do the job for me, and I was pleasantly surprised. It actually sounds really good. Cable stuck, it plays really nicely. It feels good under the hand. It's got their GFS pickup into it. That includes the tuner there. And so for what I spent on this guitar, I got more than I expected. Now, there's some little things about it that probably need to be set a little better. I really need to take it and get a good setup done on it. There's a little bit of noise. We've used it at church. I've used it for recording purposes. Even after buying a case for it and paying shipping, This only cost me about $260. I didn't spend a whole lot of money, and I got way more quality out of this than I was expecting to get. So real quick, I'll just play it for you a little bit so you can hear it. First you'll hear, this is just coming through this microphone up here that I'm using, so recording in the room. It's a shotgun microphone that I got for $16 off of Wish. It's what I record all of my videos with. And then you'll hear it plugged in directly. I'm running direct into Logic through my, little guy back there that I record with. So it'll go direct into that. I won't process any of the sound on either side for this video of the guitar. So you'll just hear exactly what this is. So here we go. So, sounds pretty decent. I hope you that turns out well. I'll hear it back once I go to edit this video. But I do really like this guitar. It feels nice on the hand. The strings I'm using right now, I just changed them. And you have those moments where you're just changing strings and one of them decides it's gonna snap. And then you gotta go buy a whole nother package of strings just for the one string. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. So I'm missing the high E at the moment, but where to go? Right now I have these D'Addario Phosphorus Bronze. They're 10 to 47s. Because I mainly play electric, I like to have kind of a lighter set of strings on my acoustic, so that I get that good, feel to it, and I don't, destroy calluses and stuff when I sit down with that. You know how that goes. Sounds really good, plays really good. I really like it. And to show you the case I got, this case was $70. Was able to purchase it with it, shipped in it. Feels really nice, secure, looks really nice. And this is so soft. My son actually laid down in here when he felt how soft this was. It's really nice. They make good quality stuff, so if you're in the market looking for, I'm making all kinds of noise with that stuff. If you're in the market looking for an acoustic guitar, don't want to spend a bunch of money, those are really good options. They've got some higher end versions that have different tops. You've got lots of options that you can choose from in the quality of the woods, the types of wood. Now there are a few things that aren't great about it. The tuning pegs are a little bit cheap and come loose pretty easily, so I've had to tighten those down several times. I wouldn't necessarily say that the saddle at the bottom is great. Pretty standard, pretty cheap. That's probably where some of my buzz is coming from, but it's not too bad, so I haven't really worried a ton about it. Other than that, it works really well. It takes a 9-volt, The electronics sound really good. It plugs in real simple. So I've had a good experience with this guitar. Now, I can't say that you will have the same experience. Guitar Fetish has had some quality issues in the past. If you watch some other videos of some other YouTubers around that have talked about their equipment, there are some quality issues here and there. I also know that some other friends of mine have gotten some of their electric guitars as well and had really great luck with the Xaviere brand of guitars and how they play. And if you do a little setup, a little cleanup and whatnot, you've got a good quality guitar, good sounding electronics in both the acoustics and the electrics that will serve you really well and not break the bank at all. So hope this video was helpful. Check it out. This is not sponsored by any stretch of the imagination, so I don't have any coupon codes or anything like that for you. I just wanted to talk about this thing that you've maybe seen sitting in the background or on the wall in some of my videos in the past. So Hope that was helpful. Go check them out, guitarfetish.com. I have links in the description below to what I'm using, to the strings I'm using. Have a fantastic week, and we will see you guys next time.